Yeah. Come on. Welcome.
Good evening. Sean Higgs coming at you here. Look at the lines for a Tuesday, May the 30th. Welcome on into the show. Like, subscribe, ring the bell here. YouTube channel. Winning free picks, parlays. Maybe on the old Sean Higgs channel. Love the old Sean Higgs channel. Mr. Numbers back telling me I made a mistake betting Tampa Bay Day. Tampa steals the lines. They stealing signs at home. Mr. Numbers, really? I mean, you faced a guy in Marcus Stroman who has a 2.15 ERA, a .85 WHIP. Come on. Let's see how the stealing signs works tomorrow against Kyle Hendrick, the gas can, as opposed to Marcus Stroman, the Cy Young looking guy. Get carried away here. Don't get carried away. The Tampa Bay Rays are the best hitting team in baseball. But yeah, they're stealing lines. They're stealing signs all over the joint. Twitter, Mr. Sean Higgs. Come give me a follow. Plays are posted there. If you're listening on a replay, maybe you're on one of the podcast channels. I don't know, Amazon, Stitcher, TuneIn, Spotify, iHeartRadio, wherever you're listening. I appreciate you listening. I haven't given a rundown. Actually, let me say right now, I should have mentioned it today on the Midday Money Show. 50-50 tomorrow for a show. I got my tax hearing tomorrow. Fight the taxes. Evil taxes. So got to try to get that reassessed. So that is between 8 and 12. I don't know when. I go there and whatever. It is what it is. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. Again, apologies for that. Maybe I'll run something back depending on when I get out. I'll set up a room just in case. But I don't know. Let's look at, real fast today. What did we have? I can't remember what we had today. So prop-wise, losers all over the joint. Texas, St. Louis. It is what it is. Baltimore under cashes. Houston under loses. So I 1-1 in video, 1-2 with the Mariners pending tonight. It's halftime. I got the game on. And that's why I came on at halftime. I'm going to come a little early. I'm like, let's go to halftime. So everybody who's got Miami is going to come in here and be ecstatic. And those who have the Celtics will be like, they're showing some life. Again, I like the over. It is what it is for tonight. I know Miami already booked their tickets. Like Denver doesn't. I mean, like the Celtics didn't have tickets booked to go to Denver. Like the hotels aren't already booked ahead of time for a game that starts when? Thursday? When's the final start? Thursday, Friday? I don't know. Say Monday. Any hoot. Padres under 7.5 tomorrow. Ryan Weathers and Sandy Alcantara. I'm going under the 7.5. There was an 8 out there. I got an 8 at 7.5. Looks like 7.5 around. 7.5 for the video gets a call. The O's under the 8 spot with Cottrell and Gibby. I liked it today. I'm going to like it tomorrow. It's just that simple. Cleveland can't hit. Give me the over in this Mets game. The New York Metropolitans. That's what we should call them. Senga on the hill. Ranger Suarez, who's hasn't been that good since coming back. So give me the over here. 8.5. Mets got to get right. The bullpen looks bad. I thought they were hitting in Colorado. Is it just because they're in Colorado hitting, or are there bats there? The pitching look bad. Is it a combination of both? I think they're a bad team, so I'll go over the 8.5. Braves run line. It's a 135. I'll take it. It's under the 140 mark. I'll grab it with Elder. I know JP Series is a tough lefty. He's a tough lefty, but the Braves, I believe, the best hitting team versus lefties. They're right up there. Them, the Nats. Where's my guy Elliott? Mr. Lefty. He comes in with his little lefty talk here. Mariners minus the 120. Nasty Nestor, my boat. He's got like a 6 ERA on the road. Give me Logan Gilbert and the Mariners. I thought about run line in this spot, plus a 160, believe it or not. But, the video, we are down a couple units for the video. What were we? Not counting today. We're 1-1 today. So down $10. Either way, counting that, we're down, 535. So down a little bit with our video. So I didn't want to just jump into a run line there after that. So we're 108 and 124 right now with those two games finished for Monday with Seattle pending tonight. So that's that. There you go. Hope everybody's happy. The picks, I believe I put the picks in the chat. There they all are there. Super duper by me. Good job as always. Tim Earl, rocking. Good morning. How are you? Hicks. Hey, Tim, where is our guy who's come in? Hey, Craig. He has not come since me and Craig did. I think that was the NBA show. He came in and he just lost his mind. I don't know what happened. He got caught in the matrix. I don't know if his head exploded. Maurice, heat up double digits. Love this team as a dog. Is it a double digit game? I don't even know. Yeah, they are up double digit. Here's the thing, and I said this right. We had the Heat uh, in this game or in the series a couple times as big dogs. They're big dogs in every game, basically, right? Game one, game two. Let me pull up the lines from here real fast. Yeah, listen. Will I be shocked if Miami wins this game? Absolutely not. Have I liked what I've seen of what I've saw from Miami of recently? No, no. 8.5 point dogs game one. And we're like, wow, that's a whole lot of points. We got to take them. Are they trying to trick us here? Game two, again, 10 point winner. 4.5 point dogs at home, winner. Favorite, loser. Big dogs again. 8.5, loser. And they were a small little favor. Again, a 2 point dog. They pulled it out, or they lost last second there. 8, 10, 8 or 8.5, a 4.5. And you were a 1 point fave. Boston is the better team. It's just that simple. Now, is this 3-3? We could talk about again, the spread is the ultimate equalizer. And we've had the Heat multiple times here. I just don't like the way the Heat have looked. You lose by 17, you lose by 13 in games where you could be closing out a team. Then you lose on a last second shot. That's the kind of stuff that sucks life out of teams. Boston's home. You're up. Great start. I'm not going to say it wasn't a great start for Miami here. Came at it. 22-15. Not helping my over that I liked here. More scoring in the second quarter. Boston's finally making some threes. Maybe a little too late. I saw a stat at one point they were like 4 of 49 or something, or 4 of 40 from 3-point land. They're 4 of 21, and they keep shooting. They'll keep shooting, and when they lose the series. And again, I think Boston would pull it out tonight. Who knows what happens? If Boston, they lose the series, it'll come down to, forget the 3-point shooting for the game, for the whole series. Bad shooting. You can't make a shot in a game? This is ridiculous. That's ridiculous. 4 of 21 today. You're at home. You can't shoot at home? Go to your home, right? What a 4, what a 5, what a 5, what a 4. Gads. Oh, anyway. T-Money's in the house. Good evening. Look, T-Money's happy because the Heat are up at the half. Do I got to get everybody on here coming in at halftime, counting their money? Everybody's counting the chickens before they had. Look at all my chickens. Yeah, it's halftime. Still has to go. I can't see how the Heat and the A's blow their leads. Are the A's up today too? The A's are winning. A's are up 4-1 in the sixth. I said this game, I said, I don't want to lay a 150 or whatever the heck Socorro was laying tonight off of not pitching in Major League Baseball for 3 years. 4 runs. I said, let's take maybe a little overaction overall with this team. The 4 from Oakland does not surprise me. The no runs, or 1 run from the Braves is a surprising part. Good bounce back spot tomorrow for the A's. How about the Natties up 1-0 already? Tampa Bay exposed. See, T-Money, how do you, and this is what I said in the comments if you're on the Sean Higgs YouTube, I said, if you go back to the Midday Money, you're going to be like, they got exposed today. Now, the little tiny guy, Marcus Stroman's like 5'5", by the way. He's a little dwarf. He's like, I guess, if Willy Wonka needed more Oompa Loompas, this guy is 5'7". Anyway, So forget the fact that in 12 games he's got a 2.59 ERA and he's chugging along. And this year he's got a 2.15 ERA at home, a .83 whip, 159 batting average against, 25 hits of 46 innings, 42 Ks. I mean, what? They got exposed by a guy who's a Cy Young candidate, right? You could laugh. He has a .99 whip on the year. Uh, the guy is having a nice little run. 188 batting average. I mean, I think Felix Hernandez won a Cy Young at 12-9. I mean, 12 win pitchers win Cy Youngs. You can't tell me a guy who's pitching like this is not a Cy Young caliber pitcher right now. By all extensions of, well, wins don't matter, and it's all about these crazy numbers everyone's throwing in place. For this guy's career, I mean, he was good with the Mets. 10-13. Still 3.02 ERA. Not too bad. Not too bad. I mean, he got traded over to the Mets from the Jays. 10-13 that year. 3.22 ERA. That's not too shabby. 13-9. 3.09 ERA. He's having a good year. Why wouldn't he? He's 32. How are you getting exposed by a guy pitching that well? That's not being exposed. That's a good team beat, and it was 1-0. I mean, what? What? I mean, why am I betting the Cubs who lost, 3 in a row? We're going to bet the Cubs? We knew the Cubs weren't going to hit. Could we have gotten more than a run? Could we gotten any runs? Come on. Michael B's in the house. How about the Mates? 4-1 cash the first 5 plus $2. Is that official? You got a first 5 winner? Yes, it's the 6th inning. Excellent. Like I said, to lay that kind of number 250 with a guy who hasn't pitched in 3 years, I don't care about the minors. It's the minors. And yeah, Oakland's a 4A team. They got a bunch of minor leaguers. Maybe they're a AAA team. Different animals still. Can't 250 a guy hasn't pitched in 3 freaking years. Groovy says, J-Rock Horse Run. Yes, I saw that. Giants to Scafellini. You know what? And I forgot to put the run line in. I said I was going to do a run line. I didn't do it. He might just cover. They should cover. Now, are they going to win this one? I don't know. It's 11. Yeah, it looks good so far. Are we really running to say this game is over at the half? Is this game over at the half? Let's look back some of these halftimes. That one's kind of close there. I mean, I don't remember the halftime scores of these games, but I don't ever say it's over. It's a lock. It's a winner. Nope. Wait till the end. Wait till the end. Heat looks spicy tonight. Somebody came in today saying Heat by double digits with a full. Here we go. Here we go. T-Money. You put this out there, bro. Good luck. If it wins, super. Hey, I like the over. All I know, you're talking spicy about the Suns and the Lakers too. Is it the what's that game? Is 4-0 a hockey game? I knew I should have took that over. I knew I liked that 4-0 Vegas. Excellent. Vegas, Florida for the cup. Let's go A's first 5 cash. Yes, they did. Michael B. Daily best bets. Heat are up at the half. You may want to. Yeah, I mean, he's I don't ever. No, not me. I'm not getting excited at halftime. Tim Earl's going to regionals for Virginia this weekend. ECU, East Carolina baseball. Traveling Tim, East Carolina gets in a bowl game. Baseball team's looking pretty good. How's the football team going to look? We got to start talking football in a couple weeks. Moneyline Markel, honestly, I'm going 2.5 with the Braves tomorrow. I like the Braves tomorrow with Elder. I mean, Sears is pretty solid. But listen, we got it in the chat here already for the Bravos run line, minus 135. T-Money Sean, still got a good shot for the over the game. Listen, the final start Thursday in Boston. Okay. All right, so that makes sense. So Boston is they're home, so they want to book a flight. But if they were going to the road, I mean, you think Denver? I'm sure wherever, either in Denver and Boston, there's a hotel ready for the Nuggets or for the Heat. That's my point to that. I mean, come on. That's common sense, T-Money. That's just common sense. Tomorrow, Celtics don't have to book game one being boss. Okay, I didn't know. Okay, so are you telling me that Denver doesn't have a hotel room booked here in Boston? No, right? No, of course they're not booked because, oh my goodness, what are we going to do the day before the finals? There's nowhere to stay because everybody's booked in for the finals. Come on, people, use your heads. This is ridiculous nonsense here. Of course, the team is going to book something ahead of time because they need a place to sleep, or the NBA already has that lined up for both sides. Come on, this is ridiculous nonsense here. That's no inside information. T-Money, I told you he will not lose a fourth. It's just so. Why is it so hard to do? They won 3, then they lost 3. It's not hard to lose 4 or to win 4. I mean, it is difficult. That's why it doesn't happen that often to come back from down 3-0. Because teams are usually pretty good. You're up 3-0, win 4-1. 3-0 to go to 4-3? Come on. Michael, man, the Giants nice win. 14 runs, of course, Conforto did not play. Yeah. I'm a little annoyed because I'm like, I want to take my the Scaffellini guy, and I was like, run line here in the show. And well, I didn't. I ended up not doing it. I was, I was doing the video to load up on the podcast. I forgot to put it in. I mean, Hanger got a Ruby for me, which is fine because that makes it a 1-5 day with Seattle pending at a 165. So we're down about 3 something with these night games or with the night props in Seattle. I know it. Second half over 99 bet. I think it's over. I think it's. I still think it's going to go over. Do we start the second half already? Get over here? I don't even know. I don't even know. When is the Stanley Cup game 1? Hopefully not the same day. T-Money. I agree Boston is a more town team. They're just soft and they stick by what they look like deer in headlights. Typical Boston town. What's a typical... I'm trying to figure out what typical Boston Celtic team is. They were 57-25 in the regular season. First place. So I'm just trying to figure out what a typical team is. Is that a team that just wins 60% of their games? Is that what that is? Come on. Davis coming in. Arizona with Zach Gallen on the hill tomorrow. Oh, Zach's on the hill versus who's pitching tomorrow there? Where is that? Carl Kaufman. Oh, no, it's Ryan Nelson tomorrow. Ryan Nelson is laying 2. Oh, I'm on the wrong day. That's Nelson's tonight. See, this is what happens. I'm on the one page. I'm on today's scores, and I'm not on the right scores. I knew it was Gallen tomorrow. I was like, wait a second here. Wait a second. Okay, see, this is what happens. I got windows open for live action in baseball right now, and then I have the matchups for tomorrow, and I'm like, what is happening here? Why does it say the wrong thing? Yeah, Gallen at home has been a stud. I don't hate it. I don't hate it. Freeland on the road, Rockies on the road, not loving it. Michael, so 11-point game at the half. Has no one else watched the NBA? How'd the Lakers show when they're up 15-1 against the Nuggets? Good point. Texas tomorrow with a little Martin Perez. I don't hate it. I don't hate. I would do. How about a little run line tomorrow? Is Texas only minus 125? Or is this a baseball? Is this a college baseball score? I think they're like a 130. I like run line tomorrow with the Rangers. I think they score some runs tomorrow. How about a run line? Rangers, what's the run line? Plus a 120 run line. There you go. David's like Joe Ryan and the Twinkies tomorrow over Brandon Bellick. Listen, I had the under tonight. I would say under again, believe it or not. I would come back to an under. I come back to an under. Angels tomorrow. You like the Angels tomorrow versus Giolito? with Tyler Anderson on the hill. I'm not an Anderson guy. Not an Anderson guy. And Blue Jays, of course. Who's Toronto got tomorrow? Kikuchi and the Brew Crew. I don't think I lay a 165 at Kikuchi. Don't like the Brewers. Bad versus lefties. I would do a run line. I can't lay 165. I mean, Hazard's pitched all right in his limited time. But yeah, 165, no thank you. Season about to raise that. The Rays, we saw the Rays not hit on the road. Hey, listen, again with the Rays on the road. I ran down Stroman's stats, and I like the Rays today. I had the Rays because I'm not betting on a team that's on a losing streak. That's not what I do. No thank you. I don't care who they are. I'll lose with a 105 fave or whatever I was laying today. Uh, I just can't. No thank you. Hi, let's bet a team that's on a 3-12 run and looks terrible. No thanks. I'll take a loss even against the guy who I ran down all of his numbers. I ran them all down. Pretty good numbers, comparable to anybody who you say is an ace nowadays. Let's talk about the best team on the road in Major League Baseball. Oh, Tampa Bay Rays. Who's number one in hitting on the road? Oh, the Tampa Bay Rays at 275. Wow. Yeah, but they can't hit on the road. Who's the best team on base percentage? Well, Tampa Bay Rays, number 2 on base percentage, 341 to the Cubbies, 342. I wonder who's a top team slugging. Oh, who's number 2 here? Oh, Braves number 1, 496. The Rays on the road, 494. They can't hit on the road. They're terrible. Oh, OPS on base plus slugging. How's Tampa Bay on the road? Oh, they're only number 1 at 835. They can't hit though, folks. Don't bet Tampa on the road because they can't hit. Who hits a lot of homers on the road? Oh, Tampa Bay's number 3, 48. Dodgers 50, Braves 49, Rays 48. Wow. They can't hit though. Don't bet them because they're terrible on the road. Can they score any runs on the road? Wow, 140 RBIs, top 5 on the runs. Not too bad there. I guess they don't score enough runs. They're only the 5th best team in score, 6th best team with runs. 145 runs scored. 6th best team in runs. Rangers number 1, Jays number 2, Dodgers, Orioles. The Mets somehow are up there. Go figure. 6th best team scoring runs on the road. Fade away, folks. Fade away. Tampa Bay cannot win. They'll be lucky to be 500 this year. They'll be great at home and end up winning 80. They'll end up winning 80 games because they can only win at home. Unbelievable. Won't even make the playoffs. My blind as a bat thought it was the Braves up 4-1. Nope, they are losing. Yeah, Braves tomorrow. Elder versus JP Sears. Sears is no slouch. Nats up 1. I took a plus 1.5. Greg had a great set. The Nats are 25 on a run line on the road. Listen, the Nats, Gore keeps you in the game. Greg keeps you in the game. Corbin's been keeping you in the game. Trevor Williams keeps you in a game. No shame in taking the run lines there. I mean, I'm more of a later run line and a plus take the run line, lay 130, 150, whatever. Numbers speak for themselves. Boston, a minus 185. Really rolling a 185 clip out here with Brian Bello? Listen, I got some Brian Bello rookie cards. I'd love for the guy to turn into Roger Clemens for them. Am I laying a 185 even versus Ben Lively and the Reds? No. We'll throw a little Ben Lively at us here. Okay. He's made a couple spot starts here, right? Last 2 starts, last 2 games, 5 2/3, 6 innings, 4 runs, 2 runs in each. The guy's been effective. Do I want to take the Red Sox laying a 185 at home? I don't know about that. I mean, listen, Lively is a career journeyman. I get it. 185? No thanks. Tim Earl says, East Carolina Pirates money line versus the Horror of Ann Arbor, as Letty would say. They cover 36.5. QB is the only big question mark for ECU. Oh, that's kind of a big question mark. You don't have a quarterback in football. T-Money Stanley Cup games 1:00 on Saturday. Game 1 is not 1:00, but it's on Saturday. Game 1 is Saturday night. Michael, Boston started. Third quarter saw it took a plus 400 Boston to win. What's it down? What are they down 10? I mean, the unders looks good here. Unders in play. My over shot. Again, didn't bet it though. I leaned it. Don't have to bet. Acatona Marlins run line first 5 tomorrow versus Ryan Weathers. I mean, I get it. It's Alcantara, Ryan Weathers. Do what you gotta do. I'm not getting involved. Davis says Tampa Bay minus 180 tomorrow with Big Shane McClanahan on the hill. Let's see how bad Tampa Bay is tomorrow with this guy on the hill. They gave up 1 run today. What is McClanahan going to do with his season? Kyle Hendricks. Not Stroman. I wonder what happens there. Now, am I going to tell you to lay 180 on the road? Heck no. Yes, I ran down all the Tampa Bay stats. Tampa Bay can hit on the road. No, thank you. Run line. Sure. I see a run line minus 115 right now. Tampa Bay race. I don't hate a Tampa Bay minus 115 run line. That's what I would do. That's what I'm going to do. That's that. Can't. These big numbers, and again, I think I mentioned to you before too, Davis. I know you put these in here. I'm not sure if you're just putting a fave in there because it's the fave, or for the matchup, like it's easier as opposed to putting like, oh, it's plus this. You always have the favor listed. I'm guessing you're just putting a favorite in because it's easier just to do that, and not that you're looking to bet every one of these huge faves. Please tell me you're not doing that. But Tampa Bay can't hit. I mean, really, Tim. I ran down the numbers. You're going to face a good pitcher every once in a while. Stroman's been really good. What's there to say? St. Louis with Mikolos and Greinke. Out again here. It's 175. They look terrible today. Do they bounce back? Mikolos has pitched better. I can't just lay this number. It's got to be a run line for me. That's not only that. I just would never tell you to take a 175 anyway. I mean, yikes. Yikes. 175. Yeah. So Moose, my guy. What do you got here, Tom? I lost my parlay, but it wasn't Texas, which you were worried about. It was Pittsburgh plus 1.5. Would have needed Pittsburgh plus 11 runs. Yeah. I'm annoyed I didn't take the giant run line there. A little annoyed there. Moneyline Markel thought on a Red Sox total. I want to go under. No, I would go over. The Sox give up runs. So I know they haven't lately. They come back from road trip. They under out there in LA and San Diego. But the Reds, disaster kind of program. Give me the over. What's it, 9.5? It looks high. I get it. I don't want to go under. Tomorrow's looking at a parlay. Dodgers tomorrow, huh? You're going to lay that big chunk again against a guy, Irvin, right? Irvin's pitching for the Nats. Jake Erlin with the goose on the hill. 5-inning Goslin. Mr. 5 innings, Goose Goslin. Who else we got? St. Louis with Mikolos plus 103. What am I going to say there? You got excuse me. The Dodgers are laying what tomorrow? 290? $3? I mean, the Cards are laying 180. You're getting plus 103. Why wouldn't I tell you to take that as opposed to laying $2 and $3 each? Where's the meat man? Is he sleeping? The meat man. No, it's morning for Jess right now. Actually, you know what? He might be sleeping because usually at midnight it's early in the morning. So I'm early here at 9, 10 o'clock. So he might, yeah, he's it's early over there for him. Davis, Oakland tomorrow. See, I don't like Oakland tomorrow. I would have liked Oakland more today, and I said that. You're facing a guy who hasn't pitched in 3 years. 3 years. People are running at like 250 on a guy who hasn't pitched in 3 years. Michael Giants are coming up. Schmidt, Bailey, Sable, Walker, Duvall. All of a sudden, these young guys are playing well. Might be an All-Stars top 3 closer in the league. All right, let's not get ahead of ourselves, Michael. Let's slow it down a little bit. Let's slow it down. I mean, I'm not ready to give up on the Dodgers and Padres, and uh, the Mets and Phillies are still out there lurking for that final playoff spot. Let's see how they hold up. It's a long season. Oh, it's a long night as I yawn here. What's going on in this basketball game? What's going on here? Boston, 6 at 25 from downtown. Tatum, 10 points, the under 31.5. I like them to go over there. That does not look like it's happening. Jimmy Butler with a 16 piece. Big Bam, no points really, 10 boards. Who's doing the damage here? Little Caleb Martin. There you go. All righty. All righty. And Vegas up 4-0 heading to the final period. And we got Oakland up here. Wow. Groovy says the whole Indian world are chanting the same thing all day, saying to fade the A's. It's easy to do, like, they're terrible. They got 9 wins. You can't do that every day. Listen, can they still blow this? Yeah. I couldn't do it today, but the guy's in pitched 3 years. Tomorrow, Braves run line. I got him in the chat. It's right here. Hi. Braves, tomorrow. Run line. Sure. But a guy who's pitched in Major League Baseball in his century. Yeah. This guy, Sakura hasn't pitched in the majors this decade. How about that? Can we word it crazy like that? I mean, the guy's been hurt for 3 years. I didn't say anything. I said they're coming up. I know. Listen, I'm just not sold on them right now. I'm still not. Do I like taking the scaffolding some time and grabbing a little Cobb and Logan Webb as dogs? They're a little live spot for me sometimes. Yes. I mean, you're in a good spot. You got a crappy Pirate team coming in here. I mean, I'm annoyed at myself for not taking him on a run line today. Who you got going tomorrow? Breba? Is he your starter with Stripling following him tomorrow? Is that what we got going on? Philadelphia tomorrow. Who the Phillies got? Ranger Suarez? Listen, he's been terrible. We got the over in the chat, Davis. Here we go. I'm going to run down tomorrow's games for us here because a couple games have come up of late. Give me the under in the Marlon Padre game. Back on the O's Cleveland under. Mets over with Senga and Suarez. Braves run line. This is before these games start. I got these up here. So it'll be a bounce back spot. And give me the Mariners again against the Yankees, the rosin Yankees. Derek White's crushing the heat right now. It's ridiculous. Derek White, he's doing a job there for. Where's Derek White? 15 points, 5 of 10, 2 of 7 from 3. It says here on the site. But again, that could be a little behind. I'm not watching it. I mean, the game's here, but I'm not turning my head to watch it. Let's see. I got somebody coming up here. Crazy spin away, foul, of course. Celtics going to the line. Come on, the A's being faded daily is never a bad thing. Here's the thing with that though, is that one, if you come into like a handicapper show or whatever this kind of show is. I mean, I don't consider myself a handicapper. I'm better first. I'm better. Do I sell picks? Have been on sites since 17 years. Okay, but I'm a better first. And I feel like if you come in or anybody comes into some channel, like it's like I joke about the guys on ESPN or or Fox Sports or any of those kind of channels are like, let's lay to 36 with Alabama. The line's 25. How can I sit here, or any guy or gal for that matter? Oh, we're gonna take a 275 road fee. Really? Anybody? That's why people think they can make money betting. Like it's easy. Oh, look at this! I'm just gonna do the Braves should beat the A's, of course. Who shouldn't beat the A's? Now, is that a long-term thing if you're just going to do that for the A's? Here's the thing. The average person isn't disciplined to do that. It's not happening. Believe me, I've tried. People are like, oh, I just want to bet your best game of the week. Give me that. All right, hey, we're 3-0. You got my money? No, because I'm down. What do you mean you're down? We won all three. Yeah, but I was doing a couple things on myself. Zero discipline. This is why when I do look headlines on NFL Sunday night for next week, and then Sunday they come in, you don't have that kind of record. That's not even the right line. What was the right line when I gave it out? People don't have money to bet a week ahead of time. You know why? Because they do stupid stuff like late 250 faves. And if you want to do that and say, I'm going to fade Oakland the entire season, do that for the next 100 games. 99% of people can't do it. Can't do it. Braves are in such a bad spot. Sunday Night Baseball travel. A's were just sitting there. Again, I don't know if he's a bet-on pitcher. He had a nice little run a couple years ago. But he's coming back from an injury. He was in the minors, and he got shelled in the minors. It's a no play. I said, if you're doing anything, I said, I'd take the over. Maybe both guys get shelled. I didn't bet this game. Why would you bet a game with two guys? One guy hasn't pitched this decade. Running to bet that game. I hope people can't eat tomorrow doing stupid stuff like that. Caleb Martin is cooking. Again, Cook sit him on the bench. Is that what's going on? I don't even know what's going on. What's happening here? This under is a mortal lock. I'm going to throw it out there and jinx everybody who's got the under. The Moose, about a point, took the Heat plus 8.5. Looking good. Looking real good. Groovy. I told 9 other people all to take the over, and the Giants. Only one guy agreed with me. It was Higgs. Yeah. Don't trust these scaffold. I mean, I've ran down the Scaffoline's stats multiple times in here. The guy is solid. He's healthy. He's a winner. At least in the fact that you back him either as a dog and fave out. Again, I don't want to lay like 140, especially against a bad team like Pirates. I go run line. He's keeping you in the game. And if I'm taking dogs, and I say this all the time in here, I don't mind losing. I'm going to lose. I'm going to bet 900 baseball games over the course of the season. I'm going to lose half of them. But I got a pitcher who's going to go 6-7 and give up 2-3 runs to keep me in it every single time. In the long run, over all those games, plus money, I'll be up. Michael says Stripling's hurt again, but Manaya's actually pitched well in his last 3. Is that who's going tomorrow, Manaya? I saw Breba. I don't know if he's a starter. What happened to Manaya? He used to be good with the A's. Tamush, I remember you said this afternoon if we're going to play this game, which you were not, as far as side, just to take the Heat plus 7.5. Yeah. I mean, why wouldn't you take the Heat and the points? They've won 3 games in a series. It's a game 7. If they're showing up, you think it'd be a dogfight, right? I mean, did I bet this thing? No. I leaned over. I'm like, I think we see some points here. I'm not worried about it. Listen, I come in here, I say my thoughts on the game. Doesn't mean I tell you when I have it, don't have it. I don't have anything in this game. I could care less about this game. Denver's going to win the whole thing. We've said that since Timmerell's here. How long have we been saying the Nuggets this season? Groovy, good move to Moose. Timmerell, watching this game 7 doesn't matter who wins Nuggets. Right, Tim? I mean, we've been on the Nuggets since January-ish. We talked about taking the Nuggets. Probably, I know you had them before. You got a future on the Nuggets. But we said the Nuggets, the last couple of years we liked the Nuggets. I'm not changing my Nuggets. Barcelona, what is this nonsense? What is this crap, Davis? What are we even talking about here? 66-59. I love it. It's like 90s basketball all over again. And you know why it looks like 90s basketball all over again? I'm going to tell you. I'll tell you. It's you got a team going 6 of 25 from three. Everybody thinks, right, look at me. I'm Seth Curry too. I can shoot three balls. Yeah, you can't. You can't shoot three balls. Nuggets ticket in August. I was to Vegas. I know you did. I know you did. I mean, we've talked about the Nuggets. I mean, listen, if Boston beats the Nuggets, will I be shocked? Nah, maybe a little bit. Not really. I mean, that Boston's just again, Boston was number one East. You think they're a bad team? Is it going to be a huge upset? No, they have home court. Do I think the Nuggets are better? Yes. USA under 20. All right, Davis is just again. I have no idea what this crap is. What is this? What sport is that? What are we talking about? I've been high Nuggets since the bubble. The bubble basketball. Lane, my guy, how are you? Milwaukee under 9.5 and Miami over tomorrow. Well, I am against you already because I got under in that Padre game. And what was the other one you said here? Milwaukee under 9.5 against the Jays. I don't know. Kikuchi on the hill. I might lean a little over in that spot with these guys. I don't know. Something tells me we'll see some runs. The A's bullpen. Can we hold a 2-run lead? We're going to find out. 4-2, top 8. Who knows? The Rosin Yankees are on the board already. 1-0 here, huh? What are they doing to me? Look at this. Jake Bowers. Who did he knock in? Willie Calhoun. Who scored the run here? Bader. What if the Heat beat Denver? Heat has slain every other Giant. Same with Florida. Been a Miami, Florida championship kind of year. Wow. You know what? Yeah, nice little story there. That's a nice little story. And the Heat. How can we say? I guess they'd be Giant Slayers because they're coming out of a bad seed, right? But you just knocked off the Bucks. You knocked off the Celtics. You're going to knock off Denver. Are they a bad team? Is it luck beating 3 top seeds? I mean, great year. Remarkable year. Although I do like the Panthers more than I like the Heat. Live scores with Higgs. Love it. Yeah. I usually don't like to roll in the live in-game kind of stuff because people come in thinking, we're doing live watching a game kind of show. That's not what this is. I'm going to roll out here anyway. 45 minutes. I like to do a 15-minute show, but especially for looking at lines. Don who? Don Juan DeMarco? Davis, Argentina. World Cup. What is it? Davis, you're in the wrong chat room. This is not what I do. I don't pretend. Hold on. If John says her could be a different story. All right. That was my daughter. That's why I had to answer the phone. I was getting at her. She's out with her little friends gallivanting in the neighborhood. So now, time commenter, would it be a different story? Possibly. Possibly it would be a different story. You don't know. That's the thing. You do not know. You do not know. How is this a different story? Like they've won 3 games and possibly 4 versus Boston Celtics. Can't say different story. You don't know. That's the old what if game. James, the over. Yeah, the over is not looking good. Again, I like the over. I didn't bet it though. I don't bet just to bet it. If I liked it enough, I would say I bet it. It'd be in the chat. It'd be on the sites. It's nowhere to be found. Team money, I agree. I think Denver and the Panthers are most likely, but the Heat, for some reason, they don't die. No. And that's, if you go win ugly in this league, that's a nice season. You got to be able to do it. Team money, we know the Heat can't beat a healthy Bucks team. Wait, they already have just 3 seasons ago. I mean, right? And you can't play the what if game. Jesse Schul's in the house. Yeah, game 7. I'm not doing a live game 7 show. People are talking about it as we go on. We're just talking about everything else. Tamoose going to head out, hit the crib, talk tomorrow. Yeah, midday money. If it's here, again, I got some stuff going on. I'm not sure. Try to fight the taxes here for my property taxes. Groovy. Rays will probably score 19 runs at Wrigley tomorrow. Watch out, everybody. But they can't hit. The Rays can't hit on the road, apparently. Even though they're a top 5 offense on the road. Number 1 batting average on the road. Stop Gio says, go Heat. Tatum getting to the line because Strauss looked at him. Is that what happened? I don't even know. Groovy, it's real simple tomorrow. Braves and Rays, Marlins first 5. Real simple. Now, I mean, you say stuff like, real simple. You're going to lay $2 with Tampa Bay and $2.50 with the Braves. And Marlins first 5 with Alcantara, who's been pedestrian. I guess it's simple. Groovy, I'm writing it down. Groovy, real simple. Braves, Rays, Miami, first 5. I got Butler, Tatum, Brown all under points. Looking good so far. Fingers crossed. What's the... He is, yeah, exactly. Alcantara's not been good. Brown has got 15, Tatum 12, and Jimmy Butler with 19. Butler might be the one you have a problem with. I think you're going to be safe with the other ones. Then again, I don't know the exact numbers for them. But I think you're all right. Yeah, he's been bad. Part of me wants to stay on and do the show through the end of the game, but I'm not. Team money. I got the Heat, and they're looking great, but I'll be honest, the rest are really calling some stuff against Boston, and that might be a flagrant against Boston. Well, Boston's going to get frustrated now because Miami's going to tease them a little bit, get under their skin, and here comes the Heat in a 15-point win or something if Boston starts doing stupid crap. Fans going to start throwing crap on a court. If it starts getting out of hand, it's 13. Next thing you know, it's going to be 15, 20 points. Watch out. I'm happy hitting 2 or 3. That's a win. Last time I checked. 3-team parlay. I'm writing it down also. $2, 3-teamer. Let's go. Good luck on that, Groovy. At least it's a parlay, so you're not getting crushed when a $2 fave goes down or a $2.50 fave. Always happy when winners and losers. Absolutely. 2-1. This is like, I say people go 3-2. Don't complain. 3-2. I can do 3-2. 3-2 over 100 games is 60%, and you'd be damn happy to go 60%. I'm happy to go 54, 55%. People look at me like, oh, it's terrible. Terrible. Do it over 1,000 games. See how terrible it is. Do it for a decade. See how terrible it is. Wiping your tears away with bills, with money. Tears of joy, laughing at other people. Team money, it's over. Heat up 17. That's it. Lock it up. Miami. Head into the NBA Finals. I'm out of here. Again, tomorrow, keep an eye out for the show. Put the notification bell on because I'm not sure. I got to see. It's online. And I got to be in the room at 8 o'clock. We'll see what happens. I'm out of here. Under Padres, under Orioles, over Mets, Braves, run line. And Seattle Mariners over the Rosin Yankees. Good luck. Congratulations, you Heat backers. I don't even know why I said that. That's wrong with me because the game's not over yet. Stupid to me. Stupid.